Matthew.
I'm currently a tree. Let me explain. The other day, I was playing hide and seek with my local police department, but now the US Special Forces want to turn. So we're gonna see how good they really are at tracking people, because as you can tell, the gents and I are going all out.
We're in it to win it. I don't mess around.
The Special Forces have 1 hour to find us on this massive farm, and whichever team loses the challenge has to pay for dinner tonight.
Oh man, this is insanely uncomfortable.
So with that in mind, I cleaned out my bank account to hire this Hollywood-level makeup artist, and she's gonna be able to make me go from this to this. That's right, I'm not taking it easy on these guys. What do you think, Kendall?
Bro, I can't even see you. That's insane.
I'm Groot.
You are Groot.
But just to give you a little bit of context, these guys are no joke.
I've got 6 deployments, 1 to Iraq, 5 to Afghanistan. You've got
4 to Afghanistan.
So our mission sets usually were the kill, capture, kill type missions.
We would be at a target building. We're tearing apart the house.
But before all that, we still need to set up our hiding spots, considering that the challenge starts as soon as the Special Forces arrive here. And that can happen at any moment now, so we gotta finish our spots ASAP.
If I cut out this area right here, I literally don't think they're ever going to find me. Gotta save the bark so that we can just put it all over my face.
But cutting this tree is taking much longer than I expected, so I'm gonna go check on Kendall and see if I can't get some help.
All right, guys, we're gonna see if this bad boy right here can stop these Special Forces guys from finding me. I'm gonna put a false top, overload it with trash.
I think this is gonna do. It's a pretty trashy hat. You're welcome.
If all else fails, I have my plan B, my trash cloak.
That actually looks pretty good.
Now, Kendall's strategy is pretty straightforward, but with Jeffrey, of course, I'm expecting something a little crazy.
So I love Western movies. You guys like trees? Kendall, I guess, likes trash. So my disguise today is going to involve a horse.
Are you serious?
Side strapped to it, I have a blanket around it. It'll be wrapped around this horse.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna be mobile.
These are stationary. It's a whole new meaning to the word Trojan horse. And they come really close, and we just go right off.
Into the sunset.
Wait, Jeffrey, come back. I still need your help. Jeffrey. And thanks to Jeffrey's skills, he was able to cut the tree super fast while Mariah started to get my makeup applied. So all we have to do now is get the bark glued to my face and pretty much just bury me.
Let's do this.
It takes a team to hide Matthew. Here I am helping you if you think you're gonna stump the Special Forces.
It's gonna be a pruning experience for them.
You're at a new level.
New level.
That wasn't fun. It actually looks really good though. That's crazy. Are you good if I start filling this in?
Yes, please. I honestly think Kindle's spot is fire. He can literally lie down anywhere and look like a bag of trash. I mean, he kind of does that anyway, just without the spot.
Can you open your mouth real wide?
Oh, dude.
Why am I always the one who has to bury you? Like, where's Jeffrey?
He did indeed find a horse.
You and me are gonna have quite the adventure today. These guys are Special Forces guys. They've encountered some crazy stuff in the past. I don't think these guys have too much experience with horses. That's right, we got some good stuff going. That guy Matt, he's kind of a goober, but we like him. I'm telling you, Matthew, he's literally inside of a tree trunk right now. So Quincy, I got one question. Are you subscribed to the channel?
Just so you know, those two people are the owner of the horse and a trainer. And of course, they have a good reason to help Jeffrey with his crazy idea.
We're training him for packing, so we're putting a bunch of weird stuff on him. Got him in a new environment he's not used to.
Kids, don't try this at home. Miss Renee and Ben, they know what's up. Horses are amazing. Go out, experience nature. Probably don't agree to hide from Special Forces, guys.
Oh, and speaking of Special Forces...
Man, 50 acres, we might need to hustle a little bit.
So since we have no time to waste, Kendall and Mariah are rushing to help me finish my hiding spot.
A little uncomfortable, but we're gonna make it work.
Oh, so this feels like I'm screaming into your forehead. Ouch. Please, don't say that.
We're literally putting the finishing touches on, just a little bit of foliage. They're already here, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get your high spot?
Yep, I'm going.
All right, peace.
Thank you. I think this is gonna work.
I'm 60 minutes for 3 guys on the property.
You might need to jog around a little bit, try to cover some ground.
And that's exactly what they'll have to do if they're gonna find us on time. Let's just hope they don't jog past my location too many times.
Alright guys, wake me up when they walk by.
Jeffrey's in this open field for some reason. That's not suspicious at all.
No going back at all whatsoever.
And Kendall's here outside of the garage of the main house.
We got it. Let's get in. Alright, we're in the dumpster. One thing I underestimated is how hot it is. It's literally like I'm in an oven. I hear him pulling up right now.
And different from our last video where the police came to find us with all their gear, Alex and Chris from the Special Forces are so confident in their skills that the only thing they brought for this operation are 2 walkie-talkies.
Plan-wise, we start with our buildings, do counterclockwise on the property. And then let's just go building to building to building.
Time starts right now. All right.
Chris, I'll work this side and then we'll go to these other rooms.
Pretty crazy how fast they come up with a plan of action and immediately start applying it.
No fake seats here.
And not just that, but they operate in a very methodical way.
Plan here is to do kind of a grid pattern. So we want to make sure that we're clearing one area and then we can confidently say, okay, I'm not in here. Gotta be quick in here.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Yeah, you know, it's suffocating there.
And their strategy is pretty simple, but very effective. The moment they enter any area, they go on separate paths checking every single spot. And after a full pass,
I got the vehicles.
the other person goes and double checks their work, which means it's almost impossible for them to leave anything behind.
Ain't nobody in there.
So I guess that's bad news for me and the gents.
Well, I'll go this way, you go that way.
And the crazy thing is that they're literally checking every nook and cranny of this entire farm.
You know who might be in there? Beaver Boy.
I hear someone outside.
Looking for anything that looks out of place, anything that looks suspicious. You usually pick out if things have been moved a lot recently.
Fun war story. I once found a guy hiding in the hay. This? Welcome to Afghanistan. Been there 5 times.
Try not to step on Matt's face. You never know where he's at, man. I think we gotta get in the house.
Guys, I've got to go out. It's just too hot in here. I can't stay in here any longer.
Need to quickly get through the house.
I hear him outside right now. Please don't check the trash.
Trash bag.
Hold on. 9 minutes in.
Hey guys. Oh man, this is insanely uncomfortable. Well, if only you hadn't checked the second time.
All right.
I'm Kendall.
Kendall, Alex.
Alex, great to meet you.
Am I the first?
Yep, you're the first.
Man.
Weird feelings. There's something going on right out here.
Dude, how on earth does he know?
Hey, Chris, stay out there.
Stay out here. I'm suspicious. I'm just thinking that something's going on that I should be aware of. Like there's movement happening.
It's crazy how in just 9 minutes they found one person and pretty much cleared all the buildings on this side of the property.
All right, have fun.
Great to meet you, Alex.
Yeah, pleasure.
Let's get up here. Just gotta make sure, you know?
Yeah, nothing to see here.
You search the kitchen?
I checked all this. It's a distraction. Let's go outside.
That's our time.
We got 32 on my clock.
Which means they lost a few precious minutes trying to tie up Kendall. Thanks for buying us some time, bro.
I think what we should do, going out to the external fence line, going down to the creek, meeting in the middle, so you can come down this way, and I'll come down this way.
And then you want to meet in the creek?
Yeah. Deep search.
We'll hit this fence line, look for anything that looks out of the ordinary. There's so much ground.
I'm telling you, there are no breaks for these guys. They're always moving forward, which makes it a little hard for us normal people to keep up with them.
My foot has cramped up so bad, I can't actually open my toes up. So I've given Chris my iPhone. He's gonna go do his thing. Oh, God.
Camera guy goes down. Joe must go on. We gotta find these guys. So it's weird to me. We're in this property that no one lives in, and there's people up there riding horses. It's either a complete distraction or there's something to be had. Maybe is Matthew dressed up as a horse?
I would never come up with an idea that cool. But Jeffrey, on the other hand,
That initial clear, try and be very quick. And you do what's called a back clear. So you clear it quickly, and then when you come back through, you back clear it, and you're a little more thorough in your search.
One of the key pieces of training is that you're constantly asking yourself what could go wrong. You're thinking about all the ways this stuff could fall apart.
legit, these guys' intuition is insane. I guess that's what years of active duty military service does to you.
We got 22 on my clock.
We'll walk down this creek for a minute.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Where's Matthew at?
That's a great question.
There's a lot of hump on the back of a horse.
It is. We're doing packet training.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go. Face down.
Guys, which one was I found?
Number 2.
He was in the saddle on that horse. Well, if we think about it, found one on the horse, backside of the property. We found one in the trash can, front left part. So the northeast would be the spot. I would think they try to be as far as possible. That would make sense.
But after finding Jeffrey, I'm left as the last one standing. So the guys are regrouping to try and figure out the possible locations of my hiding spot.
I think Matt is a tree of some kind.
It'd be hard to bury him, put his face in the rock, and then have all the grass on top of it.
It's like that worked for him last time. So why would you trade something out that worked, but also you can't be the exact same?
So I think there's a lot of trees there. I think he's in that section right there where we were walking. It'd be a good place to hide. We had 20 minutes. We'll focus our efforts there.
Buildings arguably cleared. We went boundary to boundary on both sides, but obviously you can't clear 50 acres in an hour, but most of the places we've been are clear unless he's on the move. How's this in play? Hey, I'm gonna pop right over here and check this stuff along here, and then I'm gonna come back.
I can't believe that just happened. Both at the same time decided to turn off the road right before coming up on me.
I'm picturing like Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Predator. Like he just comes out of a tree trunk, you know? If Chris finds him, I'm leaving. Edit me out.
You gotta find them.
There's a lot of stuff that looks out of place, you guys. Have intentionally made it hard. And some broke brush. Maybe that was Alex?
But with pretty much all the areas clear, they decided to go all in on this section of the woods.
What's gonna hurt is when we figure out where he was. It's like, dude, if we've probably looked there, that's gonna hurt.
Okay, this is crazy. They're literally walking right by me right now.
We got about 15 minutes. So we got 2 down, and now we can take our time to hopefully not miss anything. But I mean, again, there's so much ground to cover.
Dude, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Big compound.
It's a good property. There's a lot of things that are suspect about it. Just a lot of weird spots.
What are you seeing, dude?
Nothing.
This is crazy.
Whatever he's doing. He's doing a good job. Alex, we got 10.
All right. It's gonna be like that last week. You guys are filming us, and then right by him, and everyone watches like, dude, he's right there. Like he is right there.
Don't move.
Got him. Oh my gosh, that's the ring stuff, dude. 6 minutes to kill.
Are you serious?
6 minutes.
That's real tight.
Yeah.
We want to put a link in the description for the Special Forces Foundation.
Anything that the American people can do to support them is greatly appreciated. We're with you guys in the choice to continue try to find ways to honor them.
And as I promised you guys, time for dinner.
So what are you guys doing this weekend?
Probably going to the park. Lead the charge on Isengard.